George and I talk a lot about the up and coming primary elections in 2022. I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on how to find your Congress people so that you can track the decisions that they're making, determine whether or not you'd like to keep them in office. So here we go. Start out at the Patriot Think Tank homepage. Click on Enter the Tank. Scroll down a bit, click on Action. Prep for the primaries. There's a longer tutorial on how to do this, so you don't have to memorize it all. But we're going to start out on Identify and Track Your Congress Members. Click there. Page opens up with a map. I can either put in my address or scroll down if my state's big enough, where I only have limited representation. Let's take Wyoming. Click on Wyoming. Senior Senator, Junior Senator, Representative. Goodbye, Liz Cheney. I can scroll down, or click on Liz Cheney rather. I can track her. So I click on that, I sign up, and anything of significance related to Liz Cheney is sent my way via email. I can also contact her. I'm a constituent. I have an opinion I want to share. I visit her website. Here, contact her. I want to email her. I scroll down. This requires me to put in my zip code. I don't live in Wyoming, so I'm not going to go that far, but essentially what you do is put in your zip code. I'm not a robot. Next thing you know, you can contact her. Let's go back. You can also look at some of the issues that are of concern in Wyoming. Let's close this window. As you scroll down here with Liz Cheney, you can see the committee members or the committee she used to be a member of. Click on that. I can also track the committee. And this way I know the decisions that Liz Cheney was making in the House Committee on Armed Services. Let's close this window out. We're back at the tank. Again, there's a tutorial here. Come down. You can find your senator. If one of these senators belongs to you, they're the senators that are up for re-election in 2022. Track them as well. Figure out, do you want to keep them or not? You can find bills and resolutions. George and I have talked about H.R. 1, and we've talked about Action Civics. So you can find out what's going on with these bills. Don't just take our word for it. Read it in depth. Determine whether or not you would stand behind a bill. That wraps up today's tutorial. The next time that you're having a conversation with somebody and they say, hey, there's nothing you can really do anyway. Well, think about the actions that you're taking here. Think about the fact that you can track your representation and that you can make a difference and recognize they don't know jack.
That's the fact, Jack!